Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Jackie Edge, and I teach first grade in Missouri. This is my 19th year of teaching. And each year I love to keep learning, and I love anything to help me be more productive. That's why I was so drawn to the 40-hour teacher work week club. Anything to help be more productive and streamlined. I just love it. I love learning more and more ways of being efficient and productive. So, in this session, if you have not heard of Symbaloo, which is a website, I hope at the end of the session that you give it a try. Okay, so Symbaloo is just a one-stop shop for you to keep links that you might need during the day for yourself or for your lessons or as you're planning your lessons. Anything from attendance, doing your school's attendance, to your lesson plan, maybe digital lesson plans. So many things you can link here. So as we get started, here is my Symbaloo. And each one of these boxes is called a tile. Okay, so each box, and as you can see, mine are all full. I use quite a few things during the day for me as a teacher, planning, or like I said, attendance or other things I like to open during the day. But also think of this for yourself and for what you might need with your students. Okay. So as we go through this, just be thinking of some websites you might want to link in your Symbaloo if you give this a try. Okay. So here we go. Let's look through here. Some of these are links that I use personally, maybe as I'm planning or to keep on track during the day, like my plan board lesson plans. Of course, I've got my Gmail, my Google Drive. I have our school website. Here's what I mentioned earlier, attendance, our Remind, all kinds of things that during the day I can say, I'm sitting down to plan. All right, what do I have on Teachers Pay Teachers that I can use for whatever lesson it may be? I'm not going up here to type in or open a new tab for Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm coming here to this tile, clicking on the tile that's already linked to TPT. Okay, so if you think of all the times that you open up a new tab and type in the address or go to your bookmark bar, which, all of those are ways to get to your websites, of course. Think of Symbaloo as one website that you can have open during the day. This is always the first tab I open, usually the only tab I open before the day gets started, because everything is here. I don't have to worry about, oh man, I forgot to open that tab. It's all right here. Another great thing with Symbaloo is, we've all faced those situations where maybe the Wi-Fi was down suddenly, or maybe your laptop isn't connecting, or suddenly your district wants the laptop to do a restart and you're in the middle of whatever it is, or you come back to your classroom and suddenly your websites are down or closed out or whatever it might be. You can just have peace of mind knowing as long as I open up Symbaloo.com, I am good to go because all of my things are linked there. It's such a time saver. It does take time to set up in the beginning, but it is so worth it. It saves you time in the long run, not typing in all your links or searching for your bookmarks. Okay, so it's all right here. Let me show you a little bit. So we went through a few of the things I use during the day, maybe to sit down and plan with. Of course, Pinterest, if I'm like, oh, I got to search for an idea. All kinds of things. I love that I can sit down to plan lessons and I have everything right here at my fingertips. Okay. Let me give you some other ideas as well, because a lot of these things are during the day with students that I have linked here. So I have our Go Noodle we may need during the day. I have digital songboard, which just is in Google Drive. I have some other things from Google Drive, our partner reading chart that shows who their partner is at that time. All kinds of things, reading workshop visuals. I have our Eureka Math application problems. Several of these are linked from Google Drive. Okay. Let me see. Of course, we use Clever a lot, and I can just get to Clever real easily, or iReady, this time of year, getting scores from our iReady testing. Here I go. I can just go right here to my link. Okay. One interesting idea, hopefully you find it interesting, you can save this for a sub. So if someone has to cover your class suddenly. So one website open, tabs are all right there, and they should be good to go. One thing I have done actually in my sub plans, I have done a little screenshot, like if we'll go back here to Go Noodle. If I have certain times of the day that we do Go Noodle, and that's just part of our routine, I have done a screenshot of that tile, and I have I've copied and pasted that into my sub plans. So the sub knows exactly what that tile will look like. There's no guessing where the tile is. Okay, so you can do that throughout your sub plans. It'll just pop in there as an image, and then they will know exactly where to go. All right, I'm going to show you a few of these just to show you kind of what this looks like, okay? I'm going to click on Go Noodle. And here we go, open for the day. I can click out of it if I just want to have one tab open. I can go to our attendance, SIS, open for getting attendance done. I can, let's try one of these. I can go to our partner reading and see who our partners are. All kinds of things. Let's go here. Here's my plan board lessons for the day. All right, so all that I need right here. Say suddenly, oh, I want to do some planning. Here I go. I can open up Pinterest. I can see what I have here. So you get the idea. Everything is linked here, okay? So I'm going to give you kind of the way to set yours up. So hopefully you give it a try because it's very easy. There's a free version. With the free version, you do have ads pop up, but I've never had anything that's been inappropriate or anything like that. So there is an upgrade, but I have not checked into doing that. I've loved the free version, and really this does all I need it to do for this type of tool. Okay, so if you want to try it, here's how you do it. You go to Symbaloo.com and it will ask you for just minimal information about yourself. It does not even, it doesn't ask you if you're a teacher or anything like that. So very, very easy. Free version. Here's what pops up, ready to start your adding your links. Okay, so each of these boxes are called tiles, and some of these, or a lot of these, pop up as suggestions from Symbaloo. And you might want those or you might not. Okay, so I have this one set up in my daughter's name. So we'll just say, let's pretend she's a teacher and she does not want Walmart on her tiles. She doesn't need that linked. So all you do is right click on that tile, go down to delete, and that link is gone. Okay, so you can do that. I don't know about TurboTax. We're past tax deadline, aren't we? Let's delete that. Macy's, we can delete that. So you may start off with deleting those tiles, or you can work as you go. Okay, so here is one tile that I have added to my daughter's, to her pretend Symbaloo. Okay, I'm going to show you how to add this tile. Well, let me start with this. Let me show you what pops up with clicking on a tile. Symbaloo is going to give you some suggestions here. Let's say, oh yeah, I want to add Target. Really easy to add the suggested ones. You don't even have to add the URL. They have done that for you. Okay, so as you notice this tile, as I hover over it, there's an arrow at the top left corner, and that means it's going to take that website, it's going to open it up outside of Symbaloo. Okay, we'll try that with Target. Okay, there it is in a new tab. All right, back to the Symbaloo board. Let me show you how I added this tile for a shapes song. So I'm going to go up here. I've got my song ready to add. I'm going to go here to, how I got to this was just on my YouTube video. I have share, and I'm copying the link. And then I'll go here to our Symbaloo tile. I'm going to click add a new tile here. And this one I'm going to copy, or I'm going to paste the URL right here into this box. Now, Symbaloo has given me a couple of choices for what the icon or the tile will look like. Okay, I kind of like that one that they chose. I'm going to click add tile. Now, as you see the difference here, I had already previously added this link in, and there's the arrow there. Okay, this one is going to open. This means open in a new tab. This one is going to, see how there's the play button there? This one's going to open up in Symbaloo, which I tend to like taking that link and opening it up in a new tab. So that's just personal preference, okay? So if you end up like me and you want it to open, your link to open up in a new tab, here's how you do that. You hover over that tile, right click, you edit, and up here it says open embedded in Symbaloo. I want it to go to its own tab. This is also where I can change the color. I can add a different icon if I want to. Okay. Once in a while, you'll have a website link that Symbaloo does not have a suggested icon for the tile. So you might have to choose one of these little pictures they have for you. Okay. Now, the cool thing is you don't have to remember to click save. It's already saving it for you. So here we go. We've got this one that's going to open in a new tab, this one that will open in a new tab. Something else you can do, you can move these around. So say, oh, I want all of my lessons, everything for the lesson today, I want across the top row. You can move these around. Delete, remember? Okay, each one of these boxes all through here is a spot that you can add a link to, okay? All right. So hopefully you give that a try. It's really easy. Takes a little bit to set up your links, but then you are good to go. I know you will love it. And, just like me, if you are watching these sessions because you love productivity and you love efficiency and learning how just to use your time better, um, just like me, you will love Symbaloo as well. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully it answered, um, questions. If you have anything else, I know there are YouTube videos, or if you want to reach out to me personally, my email is jedge, all lowercase, JEDGE at bolivarschools.org, BOLIVARSCHOOLS.org. So jedge at bolivarschools.org. And I would answer any questions. Okay. Thank you and have a great day.